think all the paints are done. So all my paints are here, you can see them there. And here is the yellow. And here, of course, my blank canvas. And let's unblank it. That's not a word, but let's do that. Unblank it. That's not a word. That's not a word. But now it is a word. It's a MarjoleinART word. Let's unblank this blank canvas. It's logic, right? All right, let's make the puddles. Black and white. It really gives a nice contrast. I love that, black and white, to make as a base, and then the colors popping out of that. Love that. I made a lot of black. And, ooh, I dripped 2 times. Those jars aren't really good. Let's add some colors. I will make 2. And this is, I think it's too thin. I'm worried about that. A bit worried now. This is too thin. Oh, this is not good. Did I even stir it? Yes. I think it's too thin. But I love it already. All right, let's add some black here. No, what? I'll add white. Maybe a little bit black extra there in the middle. And some black here. Oh, and gold. I forgot the gold. I make 3 puddles with all the colors. Let's use the torch and torch the air bubbles. There are a lot of air bubbles in it. There. Maybe you can see it when the light hits it. Perfect. All right, next step, spray paint my cup. Spray paint, let's go outside and use it. All right, let's add some gold here, and I will start here on the black. I think I will use it only on the black and white, maybe a little bit on this, but let's do this another time. Oh, it's already on. All right, look, the second time, let's use a little bit here and here. I think this is enough, 2 cups. And I'm always a little bit out of breath because when I spray in a cup I do not breathe. So I had to hold my breath for a few seconds. I start with black because here is black and I can start from there. I start here in the black with my black cell activator. It's here. It's made with Australian Floetrol. This is the Australian Floetrol. It's with the red label. I use it only for my cell activator. This is my palette knife, of course, and I will use it on the back of the palette knife. I will pour on, or I will squeeze down, or what do you call that, on the back side of my palette knife. A thin layer. Alright, you can see here is my palette knife. It drips a little bit. It's on the back side is the black cell activator. I start here in the black, and there is already gold spray paint there. You can see it there popping out. You can see the cell reaction already. Ooh, love that. And palette knife artwork, you can see it there. Look at those cells there, they are really developing great. All right, let's do another swipe, another black one. Let's move the lid before I use it. Alright, enough of joking today. And the yellow is gone. There is no yellow. It completely sank to the bottom. I will stand there and I will fill it with this one. Right here. Let's start here and go through that ugly part where I dripped. Then I can remove it. Look there. And then go a little bit, not exact precisely through that color, because I want to swipe that color again with white. Look. Whew, there is mostly white there because there was no color. A little bit here a little bit colors. So let's swipe with white now. And make sure your palette knife is clean when you use white. The first one I'll make here. Alright, let's start with white. Alright, let's start here in the white. It's just a small swipe, I think. I will swipe a little bit through that gold there. Start in the white. Ooh, and drag along of that other one. Let's grab a little bit of that gold there. Maybe I can make... Look, there's some gold there. That's really nice. I moved it. Look at that gold. Ooh, and there, oh, those cells. And this is what I mean when I start in white and you go with white cell activator to start in white. You get this, it's a little bit like fog, misty, and then it go, whoa, look at this. I love this one. Woo, love it. Let's make another white swipe. Love it. Well, let's start in that gold there. Let's go from there to there. Yes, let's do that with white. All right, let's start here. Oh, I dripped. Why? Start here in the gold. Oh, this. Oh no, there's yellow. I lift up my palette knife just a little bit so I can make a line there. Oh, that's really nice. Let's go there. That's really nice. I love that line there. Oh, love that. I need to do something here. And I will hurry up a little bit because now the spray paint is drying. I can see it drying already. There is a big part of gold spray paint and I need to spread it out a little bit. I can use my stick for that, but I can also use my palette knife to swipe through it. Let's start there in the black. And drag along that gold spray paint a little bit that way. Oh, look at that black. I love black. So Activator. This one's perfect. This one's perfect. Let's use my stick and I'll make some lines with that gold spray paint and I can drag it a little bit more this way. Look, this is how it looks now. And this part here, you can see there a little bit. It's a little bit not so nice. And here is a lot of gold. So let's grab a little bit of this here and drag it here and make a line going there. There. And do it here. And drag it there a little bit to the part there. I think it's time now to stretch this out because the spray paint is drying too fast now. But I love it. Look, it's amazing. I love the colors. So, let's stretch this one out. I really hope the paint isn't too thin, but we will see that right now. All right, let's start and let's go that way first. Let's see, and watch the spray paint because I use a lot of spray paint. Take your time to stretch this out and keep an eye on the gold. You can see here is gold spray paint going that way. I will use my stick a little bit to drag a line so it goes there, like a kind of river. Look, and it follows that line and it goes off there. And there is some spray paint going this way and I want it to direct it that way. Let's see if it will follow the line. And I want to show you something that I do, and I can have a really great example here. I will show you with my other camera. Look, you can see there is a small part missing. What I do is I go underneath the canvas, I grab some paint and I drag it a little bit upwards there. And now it has the same design, so you do not ruin the design. And I always go underneath the painting with my finger to remove all the paints that are dripping there. And check if everything is covered. I love it. I love this one. I love this one. I will show you the close-up now, and then I will let it dry. Now, of course, I will show you the dry result when it's dry. See you then. Look. Look. And I see there a Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, my secret hidden Mickey. All right, and I love that black. And oh, I love that. Maybe I can make something with black and white and gold spray paint. No colors. No, maybe red. I love red. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. And it didn't look like that one. No, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. But this one looks much more colorful. I love it. Love it. I will let it dry and I'll show you the dry result when it's dry. My painting is dry and it looks amazing. I love the colors. It's definitely a warm painting, and that was the idea, of course. So I love it. It looks like a flame. Looks like fire. It looks like fire. So I think the name Fire is on fire. I think that's the right name. I think I will name this one Fire. And that gold there, I still so in love with the gold spray paint there. This is the end of this video, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I really hope to see you next time. And as I always say in Dutch, houdoe.